The pool is is obviously in bad shape because of the loss of power to the house, which prevents the pump from running. And with that, and I don't know whether this shows down into the water, but the marcite on this pool is never going to clean, nor is the tile around it. Anytime a pool is shut down for more than just a couple of weeks, the algae and everything that grows and adheres to the marcite will certainly require the pool to be done. As far as the rest of the house, if you figure that the home runs that run through this attic are damaged because of the heat, which they are, you're going to have to redo the electrical. I think that 431 for the rough-in plumbing, a lot of that is figured because of the work in the bathrooms and in the kitchen that the adjuster did not figure had to be done, but it does. And you're going to have to do some plumbing there that is not associated with the individual line items. All the disconnects, reconnects. You've got the water heater here. This is not a dishwasher. This is a water heater. It has to be disconnected and reconnected, and quite frankly, when these water heater elements in old water heaters like this sit, they more times than not have to be replaced. Anytime today that you do a project of this size that requires truss work and or framing of this porte-cochere, which is structural in nature, all of this porte-cochere carport is structural, you're going to have a full set of plans for the whole house. The entire house is going to have to be brought up to code. You've got windows in this house in the front here. You've got windows in the bedrooms that are egress windows. You've got the new hurricane codes. You've got the environmental and energy efficient codes that have to be done for the mechanical. And not to mention the fact that when a fire happens that involves an attic, you have a lot of electrical work that may not appear to be actually burned by the fire, but just the sheer heat in the attic has affected the insulation around those wires, and they will have to be replaced. If you look at even these light fixtures along in this kitchen, you can see the waviness in the diffusers for the light panels. They show obvious signs of heat. The fans all are drooping. The fan blades show signs of heat. Not to mention the glass shows signs of smoke. There is no question that there is smoke inside of all of these panel walls, which the test by the engineer will show that inside of here there is smoke. And it must be figured to get that smoke out. I'm hoping that I've answered some of your questions on this project, and I'll be glad to talk to you over the phone. I just think that some of these things, once again, as I'm looking at the brick around this fireplace, the stonework, I do not believe this stonework will clean. I think it's very questionable. But at least the stonework around the fireplace is not chipped. The question is simply, will it clean? The stonework outside, however, as I walk outside, and you can see each one of these clean white spots, is where parts of the actual stone have fallen off. There's no question that that stone has to be replaced. No question at all.